Hi guys, good evening. This is Austin Chukwuegu, and we just finished. Well, we didn't just finish. I had to leave. We're having a leadership meeting in the TBC. That is those who had their send buttons turned on. Um, the meeting in Nigeria started up by 3 p.m. and it had spanned for about 3 hours plus, and it's still going on now. So I'm about to leave the office to attend to some other things for the day. But before I leave, I want to share some of the activities that I've had so far in TBC. I want to also apologize to the community. I've not shot my Kringle Cash activity, but I hope that the next time I'll be coming online is to shoot my Kringle Cash activity. All right. Now, I had conversations with several people, and while I was going around talking to them about TBC and the the opportunity that is available for them to invest in TBC. Now, I think this particular video will be very helpful to the newcomers in the TBC community. So please, if you're new in the TBC community, I want you to just pay attention to this little I have to say. Um, Other videos I'll be shooting would have informations concerning newcomers so that when you are confronted with such situation, you would know the right answer to give. All right. After I had met a good number of people, a good number of them gave me the same thing. So these are the questions that they had, and I wrote them down, and I'll read them out, and I'll give the answers. All right. Now, I titled this "The Fears of TBC." And it's basically for newcomers. If you're an old timer, you could also benefit. So please just pay attention to what I have to say. First of all, these people I've been talking with said TBC is not a decentralized platform. Now that's the question I would ask you. Is TBC a decentralized platform? Now, a good number of you will be saying no, that TBC is not a decentralized platform, just like Bitcoin. You know, they make that argument. Now, originally TBC was a decentralized platform, and it was supposed to operate as a peer-to-peer system where I could buy from a fellow community member. Now, it's not controlled by anybody. The admin releases the coins, and when he releases the coins, some people, these people share these coins, and the community is being built. You know. But over time, the value of the coin appreciated to an extent, and people started discounting. This thing started as far back as about 10 months ago. About 10 months ago. Now, people started discounting, and it caused TBC to look appalling. It caused TBC to look like rags. It's made TBC lose its actual value, you know. And the admin saw these activities and warned people to stop it, but they kept doing it consistently. The admin kept warning. He kept warning for a period of 6 months, but no one listened. So he had to shut down everybody's send button. That is the reason why most people in the TBC community has send buttons turned off. No send buttons. Now, another thing they are saying is TBC is controlled by one person. And they gave instances that Bitcoin is not controlled by one person, that Bitcoin is controlled by the machine that mines these Bitcoins, and then miners that confirm these transactions. That's their own system of cryptocurrency. Now, I want to tell you something. Good enough, in one of those blogs, admin said that when he rolled out the system, he gave himself €1 value, such that if 1 billion people come in, the value of the coin becomes €1 billion. But I want you to understand that admin is not one person. Admin does not work as one person. Some of my friends and those around me said, supposing that the admin is killed, God forbid, then what happens to TBC projects? Will it still succeed? But the point is that admin is not one person. The admin is a group of people that are working together for the good of mankind. In the admin section, there is the technical crew. In the admin section, there are those that are in charge of the blog. The admin is not one person, such that if anything goes wrong with one person, the whole project goes down. That's a wrong idea. So please, if you have the concept that admin is one person, no, admin is not one person. However, admin has the full right to mine these coins because it's actually mined by the admin. Now, this admin I'm talking of now is the system that has been created through technology that has been inspired by the admin and has been released or is being released to the TBC community. You know, now it's the system of TBC. TBC community is built such that it's the admin that distributes the coin. It is not like Bitcoin where it is being mined by machines. But this mining is also done because it's a cryptocurrency. It's being mined, and after it's being mined, it is released to the TBC community through Kringle Cash. And through this Kringle Cash, the people in the TBC community would have these coins and they can use it for activities. Okay, so if someone is saying TBC is not a decentralized system, it is because there was discounting. However, over time, it's going to become a decentralized system. How will it become a decentralized system? When we migrate. If you read the previous blogs, admin said that after we migrate, it will be very easy for everyone to do transactions. However, there will be checks and balances. I believe that the transactions that you can do can be more than 500, but if it exceeds 500, it will be investigated by the TBC police. Okay, I want to believe that this point has been made very clear. Now, let's go to the second one. Now, after I made these inquiries, they also said, and they complained that TBC is not in the coin market cap. So there is no way to test it with other coins. TBC is not in the coin market cap, and there is no way to test it with other coins. Before these coins come into existence, what is the sole purpose of these coins? First of all, everybody on earth is unique. I am unique, you are unique, everyone is unique. And everyone is created to fulfill a particular purpose on earth, and then the person moves on. Now, let's get to TBC. TBC is not and was never created to be like other coins. When you look into Africa, you see that poverty is increasing. You see that things are getting more difficult. TBC was originally created to alleviate poverty. It's not comparing itself to other coins, and it's not created to exchange one coin for another. However, if you have Ethereum, for instance, Bitcoin, for instance, Dogecoin, for instance, Monero, for instance, and you see a person that has TBC coin, you can agree with him as a peer-to-peer that he will create a Bitcoin wallet, a TBC wallet, and then you will create a Monero wallet. The both of you would agree. The either would have a TBC wallet and a Monero wallet, and then you guys would agree to make exchanges. That's on a peer-to-peer ground. So it has nothing to do with the coin market cap, even though Monero is in the coin market cap and TBC is not. Because it's an agreement between the both of you, transactions can comfortably take place. That is, assuming we've migrated to the new wallet and everyone can do transactions. So you could choose to go to any coin and then you tell him, I want to do $100 worth of transaction with you on TBC, and you would give me $100 worth of that particular coin, and then you people do an exchange. So it's not because TBC is not in the coin market cap that you say yes, it's not in the coin market cap, so it does not have value. It cannot be used in exchange for other coins. It can very well be used in exchange for other coins, just like this particular instance that I have given. However, TBC has a formula, TBC has a program, and that program drives the value of the coin up every day in direct proportion to the people that are added into the community. So you see, if it comes into the coin market cap, there are rules and regulations in the coin market cap that does not agree with the TBC formula, does not agree with the TBC software program that drives the formula up. So because of that, TBC cannot fit into the coin market cap. Okay, even if it fits into the coin market cap, it will remain on that particular value. It cannot go down, and the coin market cap would not accommodate such. TBC is not driven by demand and supply, it is driven by the people. Okay, so those who are saying it's not in the coin market cap, they are two different coins. They are two different coins. So the both of them are not supposed to work the way they are. The TBC is not supposed to work the way the coin market caps, the altcoins in the coin market cap works. And also the altcoins in the coin market cap cannot work the way TBC works. They are two different programs, different cryptocurrencies, and they fulfill their own particular purpose. However, when you come into the TBC community, you see that we are one of the largest cryptocurrencies outside Bitcoin. You know, you could say yes, there is Bitcoin according to hierarchy. After Bitcoin, you talk of Ethereum. After Ethereum, you talk of Ripple. After Ripple, you could talk of Bitcoin Cash. Then after Bitcoin Cash, you can now start talking about TBC. Now you see, when we migrate to the new wallet and everyone can send over time, it could take a period of few months. You see that TBC, if you weigh it side by side, you see that the activities in the TBC community may even be more than the one going on in the Ripple community or Ethereum community. In the next few months, we are going to be so much in numbers and our activities will be so large that we can even compete with the Bitcoin. And with time, we're definitely going to overcome Bitcoin. Another thing I'm looking at in Bitcoin and in the coin market cap is the way the transaction fees has been. You know, these transaction fees has been high and it kept going high until people started withdrawing from Bitcoin. You know what they did? They went into other coins. And that way, it looks like the transaction fees for Bitcoin is low. But you see, when there is high demand for the coin, the transaction fees also go up. There hasn't been any information that came to me saying that the block size of Bitcoin has been improved upon. I've not had any information on that. I still recall that the block size of Bitcoin, not Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin is about 1 megabyte. That's very small. That's the size of a floppy disk. And you know, they're not making plans to improve it. They are doing it because they think it would cause Bitcoin to have value. But I do not agree with that. All right, I've said the second point. Now, the third point that my friends and colleagues talked about, they said TBC needs to be able to cash out. Now, good enough, there is a bank that is already on ground, and the bank is willing to cash out with us. That is, we give them a certain amount of TBC and they give us in exchange for cash. That's exactly what the admin is working on currently, and in few months from now, it will be actualized. Recall that it's only 10,000 testers that are available, and there are also 10,000 backup testers which are currently in progress. And what are the conditions to become a tester? 1. Get your $10 and pay for the community development. 2. Get $100 worth of TBC from a trusted seller. I'm a trusted seller. You can purchase that from me. And then finally, 100 referrals. If you have 10, 100, you become a backup tester. And you know what? I can help you to purchase $10 worth of Gringo Cash for your Gringo Cash payments. That's your community development, $10. Lifetime wallet, $10. I can help you. I can actually make payments for you in Litecoin. So if you are one of those who do not know how to go about making payments, contact me. My email address will be there. My Facebook link will be there. My phone number will be there. I could help you make payments in Litecoin or in Bitcoin. The conditions will be cleared when you call me and then I discuss it with you. It's almost the same amount. It's just that there will be a little transaction fees that will be charged. That's for the $10. So whoever you are, wherever you are, If you're listening to me, feel free. If you're finding it difficult to make payments, contact me. I will help you. Going to the next one, $100. Now, I strongly recommend, I strongly and strongly recommend, please, even if you do not want to do much in TBC, at least purchase $100 worth of TBC. That will give you an opportunity to have one TBC during the cookies redemption, which will be coming up on May. When you redeem it, the admin will give you one TBC. Even if you do not want to do so much in TBC, at least have $100 worth of TBC. I can help you. I can give you $100 worth of TBC in exchange for the cash you have. If you have cryptocurrency, you could also give me. If you do not have cryptocurrencies and you're not so familiar with cryptocurrencies, you want to deal with cash, feel free, contact me through my email address, through my phone number, through my Facebook, and then let's discuss. I could work on my own path to get a particular currency that will be easier for me to deal with you. Everything is possible. We will sit down and we'll get to we'll conclude on what to do, that we reach a compromise. And then when the both of us has agreed, we work together to make sure that you have this $100. I am saying this so that the community will be built for good. It's going to be unfortunate if after this period of time you miss this awesome opportunity. And then finally, in my previous videos, I spoke about those who are interested in getting 100 referrals. I want to briefly give a shout out to one of my new found partners. His name is Nena. He contacted me. He wants to do serious business with me in TBC, and I am willing to give out everything I have together with my team to give him as much referrals as possible. I record I said I was going to organize seminars, enlighten people, train them so that they can become TBC members. Now, if he wants, he purchases as much TBC coins as he feels like. If he wants, he can get as many referrals as he wants. Our terms and conditions has already been defined. So I want to say a very big thank you because he has offered himself to partner with me to build the TBC community, and I assure him that I will give him my best. I also want to give a shout out to Helen. She also contacted me. I am from the US, and she also wants to make referrals and also purchase some TBC coins. So I also assured her that yes, we are going to do business. And she's also working to meet up on the agreement that we made last. I also want to give a shout out to Naomi. Naomi also contacted me. She's from Nigeria, but she doesn't stay in Nigeria. She stays outside the country. So she contacted me and said she also wants to make some referrals. And I also offered a helping hand. I am doing this because I am passionate about this cause. I know that the project of TBC will definitely succeed. It could take a while, but surely it will definitely succeed. So I will give a shout out to her. Please be rest assured that I will give you everything that you ever want. As long as it's in my capacity to do, I'll give you my best. I also want to give a shout out to my friend Uzo. He's from Nigeria. He contacted me too, and he also wants to do business. He wants to purchase several number of TBCs. That is worth several dollars of TBC. It could be $300, $400, $500 at his own discretion. But he says that he's going to do serious business with me, and these people have started making movements. So these are the people that just contacted me some few days ago, right from when I shot that video. I also want to give a shout out to brother Izu. He also contacted me and also wants to become 10, 100 compliant, and I'm working towards achieving it. At least he has gotten his 10, it's remaining his 100 and then his other 100, and definitely he's going to achieve that. With my help, by the grace of God, I will give him that. I also want to give a shout out to my friend Nena. She has also chosen to partner with me to get as many people as possible, for the TBC. She wants to bring in as many people as possible so that we can work together to spread the news out, not just in Nigeria, outside Nigeria. So I also give a shout out to her, and I will do my best to make sure that I put a smile on her face. Then one other thing I also want to make clear, please, if you're going to partner with me, the door is open. For every person you bring in, according to the agreement of the TBC community, I would give you 50%. You will choose how you want it. If you want me to give you 50% in TBC coins, I would give it to you. If you want me to give you 50% in your own currency or cryptocurrency, let me know and I will pay you in 50% of whatever agreement we have made. Okay, so have no fears that I wouldn't keep to my words. First of all, I stand as a Christian. And you know what it means to stand as a Christian? It means that you are representing Christ. That's the first thing I come here to do, to make you understand that I stand for Christ. And then if I fail, it means I have blasphemed the name of the Lord. And you know what the punishment is? It's not going to be funny. I wouldn't want to go so much into spirituality, but I think I've said something reasonable this good evening. So I want you to, if you can, listen to my video again. But I am here to help. I'm always at your service. Don't forget, my name is Austin Chukwegu. My friends call me Austin Crypto. Okay, I will stop here and the next time I'll be coming up, I should be coming up with my Kringle Cash reports. So do take care of yourself, my friends and my wonderful TBC community members. I also give a wonderful shout out to my admin, the admin of TBC. I mean, he's so wonderful. I also give a shout out to Bitcoin Randy. He's great. I give a shout out to Dan Ewa. He's wonderful. I don't know. I give a shout out to Dan Lutz. He's wow. These are men that are inspire me. When I see them, I say, God, you are going to take me to this level. And I know he will take me to that level by his grace. But you know, his ways are past finding out. So I say, let him continue his good work in me. Surely he shall perfect the good work he has started. All right, I'll stop here. So expect my videos very soon. I enjoy shooting these videos. I don't just shoot it for the fun of it. I come to enlighten you. So this video is titled The Fears of TBC. TBC can never fail. TBC can never fail. It is divinely inspired and it has come to alleviate poverty. Buy into this vision. Have no fears. The worst that will happen is that you will be less than a millionaire. That is work for the TBC community. And it's going to be painful when you sit down and look at it and say, but I had the chance to become a billionaire, a TBC billionaire. I had the chance to become a TBC millionaire and I ignored it. And now I'm working for someone who did so. I just hope you don't fall in this category. All right. God bless you. Take care of yourself and bye.